Here is the introvert's alternative to going downtown. I don't know if you can see my three birdies. To some people this looks like a mess. This is normal for me. Some stranger brought some supplies this morning and I didn't know they were in front of my door until Mo Kelly knocked on my door. He can be a really nice person. There's my icon corner. My church, St. Alexander Nevsky, has gone from actually meeting in church at the beginning of this crisis to meeting in church in divided up groups. Those who go are receiving communion. And I really do think that's what's saving us. None of us have COVID-19 so far. And only normal illnesses and normal allergies, which are going around now. And we all, well, some of us are still receiving communion. We go to church just to have confession and communion. And then we leave to go to our homes, and I did that with a couple of friends yesterday. One was wearing a mask, and Elizabeth Powers and I were not wearing masks. I read an article yesterday in The Economist that recommends that people who are not specially trained, as doctors and nurses are, to wear masks properly, not wear them. Anyways, I'm going outside today. I'm taking a walk. I'm not going to go over the grass because my legs are not properly covered to keep off the insects. So here I go. The snow is melting, and there are a couple of people also out here. And this is my complex. Kennebec Village, owned by the Matsons. They allowed me first dibs on an apartment when there was a fire in my old place 4 years ago. That was a robin. And I think I said already that I watched live streaming of services for Palm Sunday at St. Alexander's. A minimum of servers were there and in full vestments. Our nun, Sister Theodora, was also there. And yeah, it's nice out here. I don't even need my hood, but I have it on. What really bothers me is how things keep changing so much. It's like really confusing. If we had had the same rules from the beginning, that would have been saner for everyone. Oh, go out, don't go out, don't go out. Whatever, you know. I don't know, you can see people, I can see people walking on the rail trail. Most people are not getting too close. My neighbors are sharing a hug. I guess they're probably in the same household. And I don't know. There's a guy in a green sweater. I can just see his head. It was weird at first to see bobbing heads coming along here. But the rail trail acts as sort of a second sidewalk. It goes from Gardner to Augusta. It ends like 2 places in Augusta. And from Augusta, it's easier to take the bus there. The buses are still running if you call them. Oh, it's just what. Main Avenue now, which will get you from Gardner through Hollowell. This is Farmingdale to Augusta. At some point, it stops being Main Ave. Glad the sidewalks are bare. They usually aren't after a snowstorm. And there's the Kenduskeag River, my part of it. And there's lines, and there's those little islands are man-made, and the large island is natural. And the grass is coming out, the trees are friendly, and I'm heading past. This is still Kennebec Village, and over here is Main Ave Heights. It's a larger complex, and here's a troll hole. one of the reasons I'm glad I live in Maine is our population is small. There's less pollution and less garbage. And if you can see the sign, there's Kennebec Drive, where it goes into Main Avenue. And there's the plastic house. The siding is really plastic on this house. It's a pretty house. And wow, it has 2 chimneys. In the old days, your chimneys were a sign of wealth. The more chimneys you had, you would show them off. You would make them fancier. In the Middle Ages, I guess. Some of these houses actually do go back to the colonial period. And there's our gazebo. And there's the pine trees. There is an owl that lives around here. I saw what it had eaten. I haven't seen the owl. The only owl I've ever seen was at 11 a.m. in Bangor on, I think it was Park Street. I had just gotten out of church, and there was this owl. It's like I had to ask somebody, is that an owl? Yeah, it was a barred owl. And I've seen a barn owl in a barn, and that's the only owl I've seen in the country. And I'm coming up towards Main Ave Heights. You can see how the grass is coming along, and Matsons are always busy. They do keep us well around here. Was able to have a visit with Father Chad and Sister Theodora the other day, and in one of our church kitchens. And Father Chad and I had shrimp from Kimberly's. I recommend it. Oh yeah, it's yummy. And there's shrimp, and then there's better shrimp. This was better shrimp. I had tea. I think Father Chad had coffee, and he offered me juice, and I just had the last of the juice with my lunch a few minutes ago. And here are a few guys outside. Matsons. There were the Matsons guys. Yep. Hi, Crow. And these trees show signs of pileated woodpecker. I don't know whether it's affiliated, affiliated. I've heard it pronounced both ways. And some people are thinning out the trees to keep the ditch clear. And I don't know if you can see their houses through here. And there's a robin down there, a male. And he's probably hunting for worms or grubs or whatever he wants to eat today. That's the thing about being wild, you're unrestricted, but everybody has rules. Wolves have rules, they have a pack. Birds have rules, I have a flock at home, and Mingott, well, I'm calling Mingott after St. Joan of Arc's page. I'm calling him Ming right now because I'm watching a lot of stuff about China. And Poe, there's the female robin. And